The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I Chelasway, I say, any country that use
on what matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson, October the 17th, 2017. Yes, this year is getting out of here. You can see it. But you can call us. We're live. We're on Spectrum, Time Warner. Guess what? Pegasus, Channel 13. You can call us in the studio tonight. We're live. Area code 607-272-0319. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on the discussion tonight. But if you miss tonight, you can pick us up on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. or Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. or Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Or if you don't have cable, Spectrum is the new cable station. You can get a direct link to, guess what, the show. We can send you a link like we send links all around the world. We send links to Seneca. Yes, Sena. We send links, and she's from Turkey, and she's getting her PhD at Cornell University, and she gets a direct link. Yes. Don't forget Irene, one of our crew members. She gets a direct link, and she's in London, England. Also, we send one to Chase, and he's in Lebanon, Peru, and he gets a direct link to the show. And we send one to Roy. Yes, I met Roy at the conference in Washington, D.C., and he gets a direct link. Yes, Roy gets a link. And guess what? He's in India. So it doesn't matter where you at. Guess what? We can send you a direct link. We also send one to Kimberly, and she's in Texas, and she responds back to us. So it doesn't matter what geographical area you in, doesn't matter where you at, we can send you a direct link, and you can watch the show. So it doesn't matter where you at. Now I'm going to the shout outs. And we got Chela, and she's from the Bronx. And she's #1 in this industry, and this is sexyassladies.com. And this is a 25-minute DVD, and you can have it. All you have to do is go on the website, sexyassladies.com, 25 minutes DVD. It's yours. She also in Straight Stunning magazine, and this is issue number 145. Yes, and you can have it, and all you have to do is go to the website, straightstunningmagazine.com. She also deals with the Looney Tunes on Saturday morning. Children, they get up in the morning, they run right to the tube and watch the Looney Tunes. They forget all about breakfast. Well, she's helping you to get a balanced breakfast in the morning. Saturday, the children, guess what? That's what they need, a balanced breakfast. And so she can be on a cereal box, Chelasway, near you. She also got CM Honeys. Yes, and this is from chocolatemodels.com. And this is an hour and 15 minutes, a DVD, and you can have it. Go on the website, and you can see all her features, chocolatemodels.com. Chelasway.com. Also, Chelasway, she also has 31 videos for a video a day. So you can have your choice every day, every video. And so, Chelasway, chocolatemodels.com. She also has Straight Stunning magazine. This is her 10th anniversary in this industry. And guess what? You can have it. So she's been in this industry for 10 years. And this is her 10th anniversary. Chelasway from the Bronx. She also has Dorsey Girls, and she's on a cover of this magazine. So you can get it from chocolatemodels.com. Dorsey Girls, Chela from the Bronx. We also have Jackie, and Jackie is at Sally's. And we have Jean and Lorraine, and they do our facials. We saw them Friday, and they at the mall. And we also have Ashley and Anna. And Anna had her baby, and that's good. She had a boy. And we will see her, and she will let us know more details. We also have Melissa and Dot. And Dot she's having twins, and they're with us. Also here with me, co-host Milton Webb. Milton, how you doing?
Doing good, Stan. How you doing?
All right, yeah. Man, it's been a week, man, you know.
Yes, it has.
Rustling and thinking and, trying to put this stuff together, it's like, it's like, you seeing people, I had to go take the mindset of the prophets in the Bible, because now I know what they say when they say wicked is all around, and violence is, it's undone. Nobody is checking it, and nobody is checking it because the authorities is the ones that's doing it, and the law, the judgment is slack. Nobody ain't everybody. They give them a wrist. So the law is slack. So I see what they say. And they directed that to the God that we serve. And it's like, sometimes, you can't hold your head up. It's people like, when they talk about it, they hold their head down because they're ashamed of saying, you know what? Why is he doing this? It's a disgrace to me to acknowledge that you were letting all this stuff happen, and the ones that want to do something about it, you tying their hands up. And you letting these people do these things, and then when somebody do outrageous stuff, the first thing everybody want to jump on them and talk about, why they do this, or whatever. But you're not looking at the 3 deep layers, or even more, why they did this stuff. They're not looking at the deep layers that cause them to do things. And then the first thing they say, that's no justification. No, it is justification why people do certain things.
Well, Stanley, when it really comes right down to it, there is a reason why people do things. And the thing about it is, nobody really knows if they don't sit down and talk with that person.
Thank you.
That, if you lock this man up, lock him away, or this woman up, lock him away, and you don't talk to him for like a week or two. Nobody don't see him. You talking about getting him a public defender, which ain't gonna care about him.
Thank you.
Or her, because he gonna get paid whether they get off or they go to jail.
That's right.
So that leads them to not do their job. Not all of them, but most of them. Okay, you gotta look at that.
Yeah.
And that's something that you can't sweep under the rug. And people go, well, they do their best. No, they don't do their best because they're not getting fully paid what they would charge. The court is only going to pay them so much money. So they don't care if you go to jail or not.
Thank you. They're going to get paid regardless.
Regardless.
And don't forget, they're an officer of the court.
Yeah, so they're going to do what the court wants them to do.
And they go, that's right. So
if the court don't want you to mess around here and get away, he ain't going to defend you so you can get away.
Exactly.
So you sit up and you look at the things of what people think and what they say and how they do things, and it's an everyday event.
Yeah,
even out in the street, everyday event. There's always somebody telling you this one thing, but that ain't necessarily what it is.
Exactly.
So you got to sit back and you got to look at why. So when they say why did they do that? Why did they come off? Why did that happen?
Yeah.
You got to sit there and look at it. Is the man disturbed? Is he deranged? Is he, mad about something? Or is she, just don't want it, or don't want to do it, don't want to, like the guy down in Vegas.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what happened to him.
No.
Because he killed himself. Nobody knows. They say he killed himself. Nobody knows what happened to that man.
Exactly.
Nobody knows why that man did that. Now you out here trying to, rack his girlfriend up to make her pay for what he did. She wasn't even here.
Exactly. Look at that.
You know what I mean?
See what it is? This is what I'm saying. They're trying to get somebody to pay for something else, but yet they won't pay for the things that they have done. This country is running amok, okay? And it's a whole bunch of stuff coming out of the woodwork, with lynching, black people, immigrants, racial profiling, all this stuff. But they don't want to be held accountable, but they want to hold this woman that wasn't even there accountable for what he did.
Just because that was his girlfriend. She was in the Philippines.
Thank you.
If she's in the Philippines, she might be talking to him on the phone.
But apparently she ain't with him when he did what he did. He did what he did because he wanted to do what he did. He had a reason. Her reason was in the Philippines.
She was in the Philippines.
That's where she was. She could have been there with her family. She could have been there with any, but it wasn't where he was, because don't forget, she's not acting in concert. They want to bring somebody from another country, different countries, to make her acting in concert with this guy, and she probably didn't know nothing
about it.
That's right, because
he probably didn't tell her.
No, thank you. That's right. He didn't tell her, because if they had some information, they would have got the phone conversation. Said that, she plotted with him. No, she didn't plot. This is what they do. They're trying to get somebody, because, you understand, people is gone, but it's their fault. They don't need to go and mess with her. It's their fault. They take people's jobs. They steal from people. They rob from people. They steal people's money. They take all of this stuff, and then they want to tell you, you do what we say, and then if you don't do what we say, we're going to send the goons after you. And that's what they've been doing. They've been sending the goons. Right now, they messing with immigrants, okay? Immigration. They messing with social media. They tacking on people. They telling people, they got the president to say, that the immigrants are the fault why this country is going down. You see, they want to just throw it on anybody. But they won't throw it on themselves, because they are the problem. They are stealing, they're racketeering, they're worse than the mafia. They are stealing and they're getting away with it, and nobody ain't doing nothing about it. And this is what they're doing, and guess who they blaming it on? Immigration, the borders. They blame it on everybody else but themselves, and they're the ones who doing it. So you need to take a look at it, because this country is going to go down. Whether it go down by World War III, because Trump got a big mouth, and somebody's going to put a sock in his mouth, and guess what? World War III, one of the senators said that. They said, this man is leading us down to World War III. All right? So believe me, them countries ain't taking it. Okay? So they'll gang up. That's what they did back in the days. Everybody got on everybody's ship and made a move.
Let's go do this.
That's what they did. So this man is putting, he's blowing out hot air. And he don't know somebody's,
somebody gonna buy them tickets.
Somebody going, that's right. So we need to look at and see what this clown is doing, because it ain't benefiting us. Don't forget. Nope. And so you need to be checking things out. And one of the senators said that he's a GOP, okay? He's a Republican, and he said, this man is leading us down to World War III, okay? Because of what he's doing, messing with other countries,
into things that he don't have no business in. It doesn't concern him because it's not a threat to us.
Right.
You see?
But you see, the whole thing about it is, he's the president. They're letting him do what he want to do. And I don't understand that because when Obama was in there, they didn't pass nothing for him.
That's right.
They didn't do nothing. Now you got a guy that's coming up here that's want to try and take everything that we've worked for, everything that we've done, everything that we tried to make right. He's a businessman. And everybody go, he's a great businessman. He's not a great businessman. His dad was a great businessman. He just happened to inherit all of that stuff.
That's all.
Okay? And it's just it's just moving in the way that his dad wanted it to move. And it's still going that way. He's smart enough to say, it's not broke, so we're not going to fix it. So that's it. He didn't get all them billions of dollars. His dad got those billions of dollars.
Exactly.
All right? Why do you think his wife don't want to live in the White House?
Thank you. That's right.
Come on, man.
Can't you see it?
A lot of people sit there and go, oh, he's a good guy. He's doing this, he's doing that. He may be doing some of the things that he said. And he may be getting a lot of things done, but you know what? He's making a lot of noise about getting it done.
Yeah.
And the whole thing about it is, when you spread your Army, your Air Force, your Marines, your Navy, your Coast Guards, when you spread them all the way out, who's protecting the house?
Thank you.
Better start looking at that.
And that's what that's what the enemy does too. He let you do that. He throw little things, let you go over there, throw something over there, throw something over there, and then when he see nobody in your house, he bring his people and he roll right on in the house.
Come up in there, you be speaking a different language in 6 months.
Thank you. That's right. You sure will be. You sure will be. Speaking another language, and guess what? And it ain't yours. So they need to watch out. They think they know what they're doing, but they don't, because don't forget, under the sun, every nation, had rulership. All right, so rulership changes. You don't know. This might not be your year for rulership. You know what I mean? Because some people had it and they don't know what to do with it. So now when they lose it, it was just what Rome did. Okay? See? Everybody had it.
Oh yeah.
But then when they lost it, when they are sieged and they are under attack, now it's a different story. Look at the Jews. Everybody had it. Okay? You see? Then came Germany. Okay? And if they didn't take this man down, guess what? We all be saying, "Hi, Hitler." You see what I'm saying?
Speaking the Dutch.
Thank you. So everybody had it. It's what you do with it when you got it. Rulership. Because don't forget, it can be overthrown. You can be overthrown. All right? And some people think that they can't, but they can.
Really, they can.
Okay, because everybody right now, under the sun, Ethiopian had it, okay? Everybody had it. Idi Amin, he did his thing. Okay, everybody had rulership. It was what they did with it when they had it. Okay, then somebody said, well, we don't like what you did, so everybody gang up on him and get him, overthrow him. Then they do the same thing with Hitler. 33 countries and more. Everybody go get him, you see? And they only did that for one reason only, because he didn't want to get in with your plan.
Right.
You see, and that's what that was about. So now we see why they got him. But but he had a strong army, and if he would have ruled, we all be saying, "Hi, Hitler."
Now we be speaking German.
Exactly. You see? So you can see when people get together, when they don't like your plan or they don't like you ain't involved with us. So people got to watch out. Who's doing the dictatorship?
Who's doing what?
And who and why they're doing it. You see what I mean? Because the dictatorship ain't always good.
Not always.
You see what I mean? And here's another catch. It ain't always bad.
That's true too.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So that goes both ways. You know.
Yes, it does.
So you gotta see what's going on and who's dictating to who and doing what.
The thing about it is, what you got to look out for is when they're doing the dictating in their leadership.
Yeah.
You got to sit back and go, is that for me?
Thank you.
Is that going to make me any better of a person, or make me make more money, have a better job? I mean, you got to sit there and look at all that, because right about now, this living wage that we're fighting for, I'm telling you right now, if we don't get a grasp on this thing, we don't get a handle on it, and keep it where we got it, if it moves any way, side to side, forward or backwards, bad things can happen.
That's right.
All right, and we're trying to keep that from going on. All these people that are out here working these 2 jobs, 3 jobs. I know a guy, he got 3 children and a wife. He works a full-time job. He works a part-time job and another part-time job. So, you're telling me that Ithaca, New York is so big to where you got to have that much work going on, or you're not getting enough work, or what is it? I can tell you exactly what it is. You're not making enough money.
That's true.
Okay? So now they want to raise the living wage, but the living wage ain't being raised to what it should come out to be.
Yeah.
And I understand that a lot of these companies can't afford to pay you $30 an hour, $35, $40 an hour. But for all you people that's out there waiting on this living wage, trust me, just hold on, because it's coming. This little bit of thing that Governor Cuomo trying to kick off and throw to everybody, sit back and look at it. Take a gander at it. Listen to what he says. And then after you listen to what he says, you wait for about a week or two to a month and see what else he got to say, because it is nothing like what he said before. Because remember, he said $15 an hour. All right? And then everybody around here and every place else mess around getting $12.50.
That's right. Who's getting the most money is the prisons. They're building more prisons. There are more beds. They ain't letting nobody go. They're giving more money to the prison industry, okay? Because what they want to do is warehouse people, store people up. That's what they want to do, okay? All they're doing is bringing back in the days, okay, when our ancestors, concentration camps. That's all they're doing. They're bringing all that stuff back. The Jews know that vividly. They know about that. Okay, and we know about that because the cotton fields and all that. Our ancestors, they didn't get delivered. Delivered for what? They didn't get delivered. They died. Most of them died behind, okay, lynching and all of that mob stuff, stampede, Europeans and the Caucasian carrying them off the court, talk about that's justice for them. This is what they did, okay? So our ancestors didn't get no glory out of that, and God ain't got none either, okay? Because a lot of people, they said no, and that's why people don't deal with the Christ now, because they ain't got our people died. What? You didn't deliver them. What? If you don't deliver us, the first thing we're gonna say is that word ain't true. Throw that to the curb. Why? Because somebody is lying. See, I know we was born liars. Man was born a liar. But if God lies, there's no hope. Okay? So he's got to do something. If he don't do nothing, I'm going to let you know the first one. Sorry. And don't, you know what? It ain't what people saying, oh, atheists and all that. No, it ain't that. It's, I done tried it, and it failed. And that's the 4-letter word that will hit, okay? It will hit hard. And he said he don't fail. But if he fail, I will let you know, okay? You will know. But he said he don't fail. You failed them. Will he fail us as well? Okay? Why? Because you look and see what's going on, violence. You see with everything, corruption. Nobody is getting nothing. Everybody is being taken. All the money is in the big hands, and they want to talk about, oh, you doing wrong on the stuff you doing, but everything they doing is right. No, it's the opposite. It's the other way around. All they're doing wrong, and they're corrupt, and no one is doing nothing about it. Now, we got God sitting on the throne. If he don't do nothing, guess what? Then you know what? It's every man for himself. Well, that's my time, so I'm going back to the shout-outs. We got Chela, back with Chela, and she's got Dorsey Girls, and she's on the cover. Yes, Spectrum didn't pick her up yet, but don't worry, chocolatemodels.com, that's where you got to go on their website. She also has Straight Stunning magazine, and this is her 10th anniversary in this industry, and you can get this magazine, yep, on straightstunningmagazine.com. She also has chocolatemodels.com. Yes, and this is a DVD for 31 days, and you can have it. Chelasway from the Bronx. She also has CM Honeys, and she truly is a honey. And this is Chelasway from the Bronx. And she also has, guess what? She has the Looney Tunes, and she can be on a cereal box near you, yes, for the children to eat a balanced breakfast on Saturday morning. Also, Straight Stunning magazine, 145. SexyAssLadies.com, you can go to the website. She's got it. SexyAssLadies.com. Also, we got Jackie, we got Jean, Lorraine, we got Dot and Melissa, Ashley, and Anna. And that's our time. Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession of food after in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a use, take this. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession of food after in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world starts.